you and a complete stranger were on a sinking ship and plunged into freezing water, would you take their raft and drown them? Like that scene in Titanic when that guy tries to drown Rose before Jack lands him one in the face. Could you look at that man, woman, or maybe child in their raw, teared-up eyes and plunge their face into the icy water? Maybe you would. Maybe that's what it takes to survive. Maybe that's strength. But does survival guarantee freedom? We've been sold the unsinkable ship of dreams, yet our humanity's sinking. Our country is a world of icy water and cutthroat choices. We are more reliant on charity than policy to survive, and we're all 2 pay packets away from being homeless. And still, we allow ourselves to be taught to not see other humans, other lives, ruled by people who believe the world turns on an axle of gold bars, who reminds us that our self-worth is measured by the amount of stuff we own. But worst of all, teaching us that our survival is dependent on another human's suffering. And we're expected to look into the eyes of our neighbour and sacrifice them to the ocean. None of us want to be sinking in ice water with no choice. So why accept life in an ice-cold Titanic world? How long can we ignore this? Living our lives of distraction. How long can we be aboard a world that brings out the very worst in all humans, that forces us to be ruthless in the name of survival? Are we free or are we sinking? We're all born babies who from the very beginning of life rely on love to survive. Hate doesn't give us nourishment. Hate will never help anyone grow. Instead, let's challenge bitterness with compassion and witness the good that exists in us all somewhere. Can you do this? Am I naive? Foolish? Even dangerous? If you think I am, then to you I am sorry. I am sorry that you know the world to be such a lonely, unforgiving place. I'm ashamed that no one has ever proved you otherwise, and I weep that you add to that kind of world. For what's life if you're surviving with no humanity? But to you, I also say, don't let bitterness live in your guts. Instead, let compassion thrive in your heart. Drown any hatred with love, love we are all capable of showing and receiving. Love in our actions, our voices, our votes, until that's what you contribute most to the world. It's love. Empathy, to understand and share the feelings of another. I know that to be the very thing that saves us, that frees us of prejudice, that frees us from sinking. So all of you today, put yourselves on the line as the flawed, vulnerable and powerful people you are, because with care, drowning on this vessel isn't an option. Let's create a world where we are richer in things worth more than wealth, a world where we all take responsibility for our global family, ensuring society meets the needs of its weakest member. Let us not wait for more people to lose their grace, lose their humanity, for you to have to sacrifice your own compassion and sink beneath the freezing water. Don't board the unsinkable ship that pulls you down. Fight to preserve mercy, not each other's hostility. Let your armour be tested now, your ocean dried up today, and leave here striving hard to see the good people in terrible actions. Make a world where compassion and care don't have to be choices, where you can look at that man, woman or child in their raw, teared-up eyes and bear their struggle, not assess their weakness. Your empathy can change the world. There's more strength in that. And that strength today is what will make us free.